Collective, welcome aboard. Welcome. So we're going to see what the energy's like at this particular time. So anything can come through today. Anything at all. Alright, so only take what resonates, leave the rest, guys. Alright, remember these are not personal. They are general, so not all will resonate for you. Sometimes it will. But if it's not meant for you, just don't take it. Alright. Energies could be vice versa. This could be anybody. Past, present, future. This could be family. This could be an ex, a lover, a current relationship, a co-worker, a moment in time that you experienced. It could be anything like that. So we're going to see what's going on. What's the energy like, spirit, when it comes to the collective? What's going on out there? And thank you guys so much for chiming in, for being here, for your wonderful, beautiful comments, and to all of your donations. I appreciate it. If you are interested in donating and you're feeling generous, the link is below the video in the description box through my Cash App. Alright. And if you're new here, welcome aboard. A new subscriber. And of course to my day ones, hello. And if you haven't subscribed and you're watching, you are welcomed here. It costs you absolutely nothing. And you won't miss any of my videos if you like them and you resonate. And no, you will not get email blasted. It's a little white subscribe button. Not the join me or join member, not that one. Just a subscribe button. I say it because some people think you have to pay some sort of subscription, and no, you don't. Alright? It is free. All I ask is you give it a like. Takes you a millisecond to do. And it really helps the reading go around to those who need it. So if it resonates, please hit that like button. Alright, let's see what's going on here. It's a form of blessing the channel if you know, however which way you can. Oh, we have reckless love, sex. What's going on? And running. Ew. So something was hot and steaming. Something got a little too hot. Couldn't handle the heat. Somebody couldn't handle the heat. Okay. Romance. Wow, what's going on here? And secrets. Ooh. What is going on? Is this an affair or is this, what is this? Okay, we got secrets. Romance, reckless love, and running. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. The turntables might wobble, but they don't fall down. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I'm hearing. What is going on? Maybe you are too hot to handle and too cold to hold. 333 on the clock, collective. I don't know what this was, but oh, not happy. What's going on in here? What's behind that? Mirroring. Okay, that's why somebody ran. You saw somebody's true colors, and they saw their own true colors through you. Something you were mirroring back that triggered somebody here. I feel like somebody was afraid to fall in love. They weren't ready. They weren't ready for this fire. Okay, this attraction, this level of connection, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, closing the cycle. I feel like that cycle was closed because you saw somebody's true colors. So they mirrored back something maybe you needed to heal, and then you mirrored whatever you mirrored back to them, triggered them because they couldn't handle it. Okay. So this came together because of some real heavy attraction here, chemistry. Alright, and you weren't happy with this person's actions, clearly, with running here. Alright, it was that poisoned apple, you know, that temptation. Temptation is a part of life. It doesn't matter if it's wrong or right. It makes you do the things you know. Okay? So maybe you're making a new wish. Maybe you've healed already from this. And somebody here, you still linger. Yeah, this was a karmic lesson. There it is. And they usually come through these strong, passionate encounters and attraction and chemistry. You know, the devil's in the details. That's that right there, temptation. Okay? Devil in the details. Too many secrets. Too much going out, why do I feel, okay, too much going on behind the scenes. Somebody felt exposed in your presence. You were getting too close, too soon to their heart space is what I'm getting here. But it was like a catalyst to your growth is what I'm getting here. So, alright, let's see what else we got here. It was like, this wasn't a slow burn. This was like, what's the word I'm looking for? This was a crash and burn energy. And you were too hot to handle and too cold to hold. Something didn't sit right with you and you walked away from this. And you had to heal from it because it was very consuming. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It was good while it lasted. However long that was. Long or short. Dreaming of you. Somebody here could also have a sex addiction. Reckless sex. Okay, maybe they were running from you because not everybody learns a lesson, a karmic lesson, and has actually had sex with somebody. Of course, I see it here for some of you, but for others of you, you may have rejected somebody because you realized somebody was reckless when it came to sex, and maybe you didn't want to catch something. Maybe, you know, you're one of the lucky ones that walked away before it got to that point. Okay, so for some of you, I see that too. Okay, because this person is dreaming of you, but they're over here getting their rocks off somewhere. Alright, it says nostalgia, fantasy, wishful thinking. Now, of course, for others of you, somebody's still thinking about, you know, how hot and steamy this was. We have running. Only when convenient. Used for attention, emotional utility. No depth. And she's looking on her phone and it says, "Are you still there? I'm not coming tonight." Yeah, somebody was running. Okay, so somebody like ghosted the situation. We have woke up different. Yeah. Shifted energy, done tolerating, silent strength with romance. Okay, you woke up different. You realized something here. Somebody left you hanging one too many times. Somebody wasn't showing their true self to you. They were emotionally unavailable. Secrets. What if? Regret, overanalyzing, imagined futures. So yeah, this person has a lot of hidden secrets. They do sleep around. They definitely could have a sex addiction. They may have an STD. Okay, but they have regrets. They overthink. They overanalyze. And then they sit there. What would our future would have looked like if only I was emotionally available? If only I didn't run. If only I faced my own issues, right? But they keep it to themselves. They would never tell you this. Okay, bottom of the deck. You lost me, final straw. Yeah, self-respect and power move. Okay, yeah. I see somebody in a car trying to flag you down here. Somebody may have wanted to stop you from leaving, but leaving you did. Okay? I don't feel they really had the balls to stop you because you triggered something within this person that they didn't want to see. But you outsmarted somebody here. You stood up for yourself. You left. I love this. You could be someone that is quite romantic in nature. All right. So, you know, your heart kind of leaped naturally when it came to this attraction you had with this person. It was genuine. I could see it here. But this is somebody that's used to hitting it and splitting it. They're used to bed hopping. So you scared somebody here for sure. They took no accountability for their actions. They didn't even show up, really, is what I'm seeing here. And any feelings that they had, okay, I'm hearing you could have came closer to anyone else when it came to their feelings. It was like, it's something that really triggered this person. This could be a very deep wound that they have. Maybe they were hurt really bad before. Every time they get too close to a specific you know, possibility of love, and they could run because they were deeply hurt, and they took it out on, you know, they take it out on everyone else instead of self-reflecting and healing it. Somebody could have abandonment issues. Okay, some people run and act like this when they're afraid of being abandoned, so they abandon ship first. Okay, so you don't have to do it, or so you don't end up doing it and they end up feeling like crap. So they didn't take your feelings into consideration. Okay, but you took them into consideration for yourself. That's what I love to see. Let's see what else here. I go where I go. Houdini. So you went Houdini on somebody here. Yeah. Dua Lipa. Yeah, this could have been a while back. Because you already grew, you learned, you woke up different. You said, I don't think so. We ain't doing this. You pulled back, you checked yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Chickity check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yep. You woke up out of the illusion. Yes. Page of Swords. This person still watches you. Could be from fake pages. Okay, still dreams of you. Six of Wands. Yeah, you were victorious in moving away from this. Okay, somebody here was also on an ego trip. Okay, they like to be admired by others. They like to be fought after or like seen. It, you know, this could have been somebody that's like popular amongst friends, but the wrong kind of people. You know, they were like the top tier in a low vibrational group energy is what I'm getting. At least that's how they felt. Okay, so yeah, this person is just like, they want to seem kind of untouchable is what I'm getting, and they like the attention. Okay, again, they have a like a sex addiction, so they're used to their ego being stroked is what I'm getting here. The Emperor. Wow, woke up different. So you became the Emperor in this situation. Male or female? Woke up different. That's a hell of a wake up. You understood your power and who you were. Okay. Very nice. Somebody's seeing you be victorious here. Admired. Okay. People are watching. The Six of Wands with the Emperor side by side is very popular energy. Admiration. Okay. Building your empire energy as well. And the High Priestess. Secrets. With what if. Regrets. Overanalyzing. And imagined future. I don't know, maybe for some of you, you could be thinking about what if. You may be having some secrets here. Okay. High Priest, High Priestess energy. I also feel like somebody is thinking about someone here. Like, there's a secret here that this Emperor has. Let me see. Let's get another row. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody watches, but they hold back. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, with messages here and running. I do feel like as the Emperor, you get a lot of admirers, a lot of people that blow up your phone. But it's like whoever you were entertaining here runs away. It's giving a little bit of like a, whoever you were dealing with is like, it's got that player energy, right? They like to give a little and then take some away. Like, it's like teasing. It's like a manipulation tactic. Four Wands. Okay, you woke up different when it came to this relationship. There may be some, this Emperor, if you're this Emperor here, there's somebody on your mind here. Because you're tired of the games with somebody else here. High Priestess, yeah, Ace of Wands. Ooh. You also know that somebody could have been sleeping with other people. Somebody you were with. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that this Emperor was being played by someone with a sex addiction. Okay? And they run, and then they text, and then they run, and they text. Like, it's a, but there's a trigger going on here. There's a karmic lesson for the Emperor. Okay? But the Emperor has secrets of their own. They see somebody here that they've been holding back from, that they would like to talk to. I'm also getting that this Emperor dreams about someone that they hold dear to their heart. It's like this Emperor has a crush. So you could be this Emperor that has a crush on someone, but it's more than that. There's something spiritual going on. Because I'm also seeing like there's something going on in the dream state between an Emperor and someone that they're overanalyzing, right? They're keeping it a secret. They don't want to regret it. With the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess, there's a lot of passion that somebody feels in their spirit for someone. But they have not spoken up. Okay? So there could have been like an energy shift within the reading here. Take everything how it resonates. Alright. Let's get another row. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's watching. I'm getting two different things. Okay? I'm getting the energy of the karmic that the Emperor was with. And I'm also getting the energy of something new that the Emperor is already thinking about pursuing. But it's still a secret. They haven't told whoever they're watching what it is that they want and desire with them. Because someone is coming from one situation, freeing themselves here, woke up different, woke up in their power with the Emperor, and stable here with the Four of Wands. This Emperor wants to romance someone. They see someone in their future. This is the kind of Emperor that wants to marry someone with the Four of Wands here. This could be a divine masculine energy. Okay? And one thing I'm getting is there's some sort of sexual connection in the dream state with this person. And they're also watching the Queen of Pentacles. They want to have you or you want to have a Queen of Pentacles tangibly, you know, like you want to touch, feel, you know, you want to bring a dream into a reality. Okay. I'm also seeing this as whoever they were dealing with, whoever this Emperor, if this is you, whoever you were dealing with, um, could be financially stable, but they're not emotionally stable, and they do have a sex addiction. So when they run, they're with someone else. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, they have no self-worth. Okay, so I'm seeing two sides of the Queen of Pentacles. Because there is a karmic lesson here, but there's something new here brewing. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So this Emperor is admiring someone else here. This Emperor is single and independent, obviously. The Emperor, Nine of Pentacles, okay. And they spoke to someone here. I'm also seeing that this Emperor has admirers that they are not entertaining. They are running from. Because there may be people that found out this Emperor is single. So if you're the Emperor, you're single now. You put some sort of relationship behind you. And it's like maybe older people that you knew in the past are starting to call you. Or new people that admire you are starting to call you. It's weird how that just turns off like that. And this Emperor's like, nope, I'm not answering that. Because they know they only call him when it's convenient. This is giving me an Emperor that's very financially stable. And somebody that's seeing these admirers like they want something from this Emperor. Like it's not about like getting to know the Emperor. It's about what the Emperor stands for or what they have. What they can provide. And they're seeing straight to that. And they're running from that. Okay, and this Emperor has somebody in mind already. Somebody that turns them on a spiritual level. Let's look at this Four of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Cups. They woke up different. It's like they woke up in love. Okay, and they love themselves. And I'm hearing that song, feel like making love to you. Okay? This person wants to love and be loved. They're feeling romantic. Yeah, the Chariot. They're coming towards someone. So this is an Emperor. If you're this Emperor, or this is somebody that you feel is coming towards you, take it how it resonates. This Emperor is going to come towards someone that they want to get to know. They feel spiritually connected to. There's going to be a lot of attraction here. Chemistry. They know it. They don't want to live in regret. They're like, what if? What if I don't come towards the person I secretly am crushing on? And I don't get this victory. So somebody's coming. With the Chariot here. And the Ace of Wands. And they're coming with a lot of passion. Okay? Ready to romance. But this is not just passion. We got Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands with the Four of Wands. This is somebody that wants to marry. They want to be somebody's husband, wife. Okay? That's what they want. They don't want these people that run when the shit hits the fan or you know, things don't go the way that you know, they've visualized it. They want somebody that's going to stick around. Somebody grounded, an Empress. That's what they're looking for. Yeah, King of Cups. They want to fall in love. They got feelings. Okay, they want to explore these feelings they're feeling here towards someone. This person is not entertaining no low vibrational shit. Okay? So if you're this Emperor, you are not entertaining some low vibrational shit. Good for you. What's behind that? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're contemplating what to say, or this Emperor is. Okay, there may be people talking shit. Five of Swords. Okay. making the Emperor feel off balance. Juggling some sort of drama. They're about to close out a cycle, or they did, or they're traveling, or and running into some sort of conflict, drama. I feel like this person is dealing with a lot emotionally. This may be somebody either very popular amongst their peers, their co-workers, their family, or around the world. Because there's some sort of like, the world with the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands is giving online like gossip. So somebody's trying to navigate here. Okay, because she's on a boat. It's choppy waters. And then she's trying to balance these pentacles. Somebody's trying to navigate through some sort of backlash or gossip going on. And it could be due to the person they were with. Or you were with. However that is. Trying to balance their emotions here. Because this King of Cups, even though they're not the King of Swords, it feels like somebody's trying to balance their emotions so they don't cut up on somebody or really speak on how they really feel here. Okay, because I'm getting this person's very empathic and very patient. Yeah, look at that. Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups. There's some fear here. Some overanalyzing. What if they don't feel the same? Three of Pentacles. There may be a love contract here. This is not just work. We got the King and Queen of Cups with romance here. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups with the High Priestess and the Chariot. Coming home energy with the Four of Wands here in the Emperor. This is a collaboration, a celebration of this union. This is unity. Love and support is what I heard. Yeah, and whoever they were dealing with over here, Knight of Wands, the Tower, and the Five of Pentacles. Damn. With the Three of Wands. They're distancing themselves from something here that they were dealing with. Somebody here is reckless. And we have reckless love, sex. That's whoever this person is that was in their life. Okay? Yeah. It's given a Queen of Wands in reverse that plays the victim with the Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands. Somebody they invested time in with the Seven of Pentacles. They create a distance between that person. Yeah, Three of Swords. And that was the karmic cycle. Okay, they had to clear that out with the Six of Cups and divine timing. The Wheel of Fortune. It's giving like some sort of past life karma. They could have started a project with that person with the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. There was definitely some karma clearing with somebody here. Okay. Let me get some of this kipper here. What's that song? Oh my God. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, convene. Number 4. Change. Yeah, moving forward here with Nine of Pentacles. Change. This person woke up different. They changed. Like, they ain't dealing with no low vibrational people. Yeah, house. Stability. Four of Wands. Somebody here, they could be getting prepared. Getting their home prepared. They could have moved also with change. into a place that you would feel comfortable with, you would love. Somebody here's like I'm hearing that song. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. So, and it's gonna take money, a whole lot of precious money. It's gonna take patience and time to do it right now. Okay? So this Emperor's gonna take their time. They're gonna get to know you, and they're like preparing their home for some sort of full-on commitment with someone they are heavily feeling drawn to and guided towards. Okay? Ooh, illness. Yeah, somebody here could have an STD because of this person that they were with. It could be a curable STD, guys. Okay, they were dealing with somebody that's a bed hopper, so that's why they woke up different and they ain't dealing with this. Or they could just feel sick. But with secrets, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess with regret, yes, I feel like this karmic gave this Emperor something. It's not the gift that keeps on giving, but they're going to have victory and surpass this with the Chariot. Okay? So this could have been the straw that broke the camel's back with that Ace of Wands, and they don't want to deal with this person. So whoever that karmic is gave them an STD. There could be a child involved as well through this reckless sex, so it may not even be theirs. Whoever they convened with and had some sort of reckless sex with could have been online also, that they met somebody here, this karmic, and had sex with somebody. Oh, Lord. Yeah, theft with change. They're running from people that just want them for their money. Okay, they learned a major lesson here. Anyone that just trying to get with them for money, they just see it right now. Clear as day. Court official when it comes to a house here. So like I said, they may be moving. There may be something going on with the house. Okay, they could have been married to this person, or, they bought a house together or something. Or something's going on with a specific home here. And we have living room. Okay, so this person is spending time at home trying to heal. Okay, from whatever this is that they caught from this karmic. That's really what I'm getting here. But they will surpass this. They will be victorious. It's a temporary thing. I just heard cockburn, so, and I don't think we're talking about whiskey, so, yeah, gloomy thoughts, overthinking, regrets, yeah. It's like, why did I give this person a second chance? Why did I even involve my heart in this situation? Like, why? But, now they know. Now they know, I feel like this person felt locked up. They feel locked up in the house because they're healing. Okay, we have win-lots. But they're going to surpass this. That's what I'm getting here. They could be taking this person to court. They're going to win. They're going to surpass this and have victory. Win in court with something to do with some sort of house here. Okay. So this person is trying to steal something, is what I'm getting, this karmic. His thoughts, they're thinking about the good lady that they want to come towards. Okay, those are his thoughts. Expectation, hope, great water. Okay. So they have high expectations for a new beginning, especially coming from where they came from. They know that they feel this new beginning with this good lady, okay, is going to be like something nice, beautiful. Okay? We have rich girl, letter, and high honor. With military person. Journey, long way, great fortune. Okay. Don't want to look too far out into the future there. I'm hearing the future is open wide. Dum dum dum. I was thinking today, although I've thought about this before, but the thought came to my mind once again. If time is an illusion, the future already exists. So, you guys already exist together in the future. It's just a matter of it coming into your existence. It's like the future meeting with the moment in time you find both of yourselves in. So there really isn't no past, present, future. It's just a matter of you've experienced something, you're experiencing what you're experiencing now, and you're about to experience something with this person, but it's already part of your existence, right? When you remove the human time into things, you're left with this moment is what exists at this time. Every moment of every day is what exists at that time. But it has nothing to do with the calendar or the time on the clock. Time is an illusion. It's just a matter of the experience you have within that time frame. And you should take it as just as that every day. Till something shifts and enters in whatever moment that is. It could be today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. But it's always in divine timing. Okay, so this person may be strategizing here as what they're going to do next year. Especially while they're healing, they're overthinking, they're in their head. Okay? Feeling horrible for even letting themselves get involved in this situation. And, also things shift accordingly due to your free will as well. But there are certain things that are destined. And this is, I feel, one of them. No matter what decisions you're making within your individual lives at this time that do not pertain to you and them, it'll shift and change a little bit how it's, with whatever decisions you make, but you're still going to come together because I feel like this connection is part of your destiny. Look, this karmic cursed themselves. I feel this karmic is like a walking curse. Okay, especially with all this sex and all this thing. They could have convened together some sort of plan to curse this person's, and, bringing a child into the mix. Hopefully this wasn't some sort of vicious plan to keep this person stuck, and that's what I'm picking up. But they could have cursed themselves trying to do this, because this person is no longer with this person. We have schedule. Okay, with change. Six of Wands. Okay, this person may live by a schedule because of their career. We have management, plan, and organize. Okay, so they're trying to do things in a way that, because there's change happening in their life, and they want to come towards you also. So they're trying to do what they're going to do here when it comes to career. They're very successful at what they do, very much admired for what they do. Their time is of the essence. I'm getting here. Their time is precious also. So this person may be someone that's often very busy, but I feel like they're making time to be with you here. And of course, they're taking some time to heal here. Live and learn. You got to live and learn before your bridges burn. We have experience, training, and development. Yeah, live and learn. And they woke up different. Okay? So they learned the lesson. And then we have overload. Okay? So they got some work piling up. We have assertness, obligation, and overwhelm. Alright? This person feel like they're burnt out anyway. They definitely need to maybe reschedule some things here because they're going through some sort of change. They also going through some sort of court thing. Live and learn. Clarify. And look, we have promise. Responsible, confirmation, and assurance. This person's very responsible. Okay? When they get with you, they're going to make some sort of... I feel like they made a promise to themselves here. But this is someone that keeps their promises is what I'm getting also. Clarify overload. We have gain. Okay? So cultivation, profit, and conclusion. I feel like this person is fearing if they're going to gain anything from all the work that they've done. And yes, they will. It's just a fear. Okay? Because they have alliances and they feel like they were maybe manipulated by their alliances. Okay, but it says trust, honest, and compatibility. Dictatorship, domination, and reluctance. Yeah. Whatever kind of career, it just feels very, they're successful, but it's like something, they were maybe like some sort of contract. They were overloaded with work. Whatever alliances they had in business, but they will gain from this. Okay, but they get scared that these people are going to screw them over. Remember, we had the Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the King of Cups. This person's very empathic, but it's like, don't push my buttons. And they're going to be able to relax. Okay? I do feel like they're relaxing right now because of something here. Some sort of illness. Yeah, somebody's trying to steal from this person. We have it here with theft. What do I feel like there's some sort of plot here with theft, schedule, and running. It's almost like somebody's telling this person to be at a spot and they're not going to show up, or somebody's going to show up. Confirmation. Yeah. Somebody's telling this person to be at a certain spot. It's scheduled at a certain time so that so somebody else could go steal from them somewhere. Maybe even from their car. Something's going on. Somebody's plotting against this person. And remember, they're going to court for something here too. And this karmic is convening with somebody else and cursing themselves. Something's going on here. There's a plot going on here. This karmic is out to get this emperor. Yeah, they're gonna go to jail. Confinement with robbery. Absolutely. Yeah, they're gonna think back and like, damn, I thought this person was a sweetheart. Okay? With memories here. Okay? And they used to, maybe they were a drinker with indulgence. Maybe they had a good time at first. And then it was like they felt like binding, obstruction, contract. Yeah. Man. Yeah. They thought this was like an adventure. They're a dreamer with daydream, and they were saving up their money. And I feel like this karmic was always apologizing for their behavior. Like whatever they thought this was gonna be it turned out to be a nightmare. Tell me more about this schedule and theft. Yeah, loss. With trap. They wanted this person in lack and loss. Losing something. I don't think it's gonna work out the way they thought. Yeah, they hesitated because they feared something here. What is going on here? And, you know, this could be you that's happening to, yeah, fury. Offense, madness, unpleasantness with disturbance. Obscure irritation and supernatural. I feel like a spirit intervened here. Clarify? Real estate. They wanted to steal something from their house. And they were mad because, I don't know, it just didn't work out. Yeah, justice. And they're going to court over a house. They wanted to steal. They were trying to distract this person. It had to do with some sort of maybe contract. Some sort of court date. They wanted them to miss the court date so that they didn't lose this house. Ah. But justice prevailed here. Yeah, it was over this parenthood, child, reservation, desire, worth, extravagance. Yeah, this person wants to be financially taken care of, this karmic. But spirit intervened with imagination and disturbance. Spirit intervened in this person's psyche is what I'm getting here. And they triumphed over this emperor. Yeah, then there's the conflict. Mask, yeah. We have fate here with accident. Fate intervened, and they even could have gotten in a car accident or something where they couldn't fulfill whatever they were planning on fulfilling here when it came to this emperor. So they could have said, "Oh, I'll meet you here at a certain time." Then they showed up, right? And the emperor showed up, but this karmic didn't, or something like that. Whatever they tried to steal from the house, maybe it was some sort of evidence, or they tried to get this person to miss the court date. But justice prevailed anyways, and they triumphed. Live and learn. Yeah, this karmic could have been abusive, could have been verbally abusive. I know you don't deserve to be treated like this, but I'm acting out a pattern of abuse that's really deeply rooted in me. Yeah, that's definitely giving karmic energy. These karmics. The real low vibrational manipulative karmics. Tell me about this curse. It's too many, but let's see. Yeah, abusive came out again. Super like and catfish. Wow. This was a whole catfish. Abusive. There's something different about you. You really stand out from the crowd, and I want to know more. Yeah, this person came in like something they were not. And this catfish was experimenting with this person. I know this is new for you, and I appreciate how open-minded you can be. Oh boy. With commitment. Okay, remember, this karmic is kinky. So, oh boy. She's a walking curse. Or karmic, whoever he or she is a walking curse. Swipe right. Yeah, they could have met online. Or this karmic was creating jealousy while they were going out with other people. Yeah, so glad you took a chance on putting yourself out there so I could find you. I get jealous because I'm struggling with my own insecurities. It was like the karmic was putting themselves out there online. I can see it here, Page of Swords. It was like, slow down. You're moving way too fast for me, and it's scaring me away. And maybe this person could be spiritual, and they thought, hey, we're a perfect match. And this karmic was like, or this karmic was going too fast. Yeah, I'm not looking for anything serious, but I wouldn't mind being friends with benefits. This catfish came in matching their energy and making them believe they were a perfect match. But really, they weren't looking for anything serious. Because they're reckless. They have, they have a sex addiction. They're reckless. And this person might have been like, okay, we're moving a little too fast. And they were also sparking insecurities within this person, feelings of jealousy. Yeah, I'll give you just enough attention to keep you around as a backup option. Wow. Yeah, this person would ghost, okay, and then act like their friend, and like they were love struck. They were toying in then friend zone. They were so toying with this person's emotions. My goodness. Typical. This is like typical like narcissistic behavior. Very manipulative. Like a yo-yo effect. I'm gonna love bomb you, then I'm gonna pull away. And then I'm going to screw a bunch of people behind your back that you don't even know I'm screwing. And then I'm going to come to you again because you have the money. Then I'm going to keep you trapped by having a child and pinning it on you when it could be someone else entirely. I don't even know if they know who's the baby daddy. This karmic. Deep rooted issues the karmic has. Alright. What about when it comes to the collective here? This emperor with this new relationship that they're seeing in their future. Secrets. Okay, so this person may have just gotten out of a situation. They're not looking for anything serious because they're healing. Okay? It says there's something I haven't been completely honest with you about. I'll be honest, I'm kind of a mess with crush. I can't help but smile every time I think about you. Yeah, it's easier to pretend everything's okay rather than confront the truth and connection. Whatever ends up happening with us, I'm grateful to have met you and for the connection that we have. Interested. I'm definitely interested in finding out how our worlds would mesh with each other. But this person right now, they're going through it. And in their mindset right now, they're overthinking, overanalyzing, and they're overloaded. Not just with the karmic situation, but with work. So they're also healing something here. They're not in their right mind right now. Okay, so whatever they're going through right now is affecting their vision of the future with you. Even though they are grateful to have met you, they have to surpass these moments right now to be in their right mindset. They are crushing on you, okay? But they are going through something. Yeah. This player, this karmic, is obsessed with this person and obsessed with arguing with this person. There's a lot going on here. But see, they're going to be ready to find their life partner. It's like every time this karmic opens their damn mouth, this person gets so frustrated. It's like it says here, I woke up different. But then they're like sitting in their reality of what's happening in their life. And it's like they can't see a way out. There will be a way out, but that's just the energy right now. Okay? Yeah. That karmic was into poly, but they may have not been aware of it. Poly, toxic, and red flags. They somehow moved. They were trying to like secure this person, right, as their provider, and then doing all this other shit in the background. I mean, that's catfish. They never appear as who they truly are. That's how they catfish you. And that's what happened to this person. Wow. Clarify more with this Emperor. You got to live and learn before your bridges burn. Again, this karmic is really nasty. Passion with queer. Definitely, this karmic is narcissistic. Narcissists do go both ways, but they keep that very hidden. This is somebody that's very reckless with their life. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify that. No spark. We have to admit that the chemistry just isn't there between us. No spark. They don't find this sexy, the girl on girl thing. They don't. It does not spark passion within this person. Yeah. This karmic tried to bring in the same sex into the bedroom. It maybe could have been even male. They try to do a male-male thing. They were like, I don't think so. This person does not go both ways. The karmic either brought a female or a male in the bedroom, and they went limp. Okay? They were like, they're not that kind of person. So this karmic is definitely very reckless. Too much. Remember in the beginning I said too hot to handle, too cold to hold? Okay, so that's the karmic. Yeah. Yeah, player came up, obsessed came up. Obsessed with playing the field. Toxic. Situationship. This became a whole situationship. Because it's like, what the... can't make a hoe into a housewife. You can't. You really can't. And I feel like this person had all the right intentions. This Emperor, with the Emperor, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, with a house. This is a committed type of person. But this catfish came in like she was the committed type. Hell the fuck no. That was a whole facade. They didn't know what mask they were getting. Every day was something different. Try to steal their money too. Their house. Jeez. Anything else here, Spirit? Anything this Emperor got to say? Whoa. Let me go. You deserve all the good things in the world, and right now I am not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. Yeah, they're in that mindset. Others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. They're still healing. So they know they can't come to you in this energy. They gotta live and learn. Yeah, they are single. Okay? I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. They need to get right with themselves. Yeah, they're focused on their money right now. I'm currently focusing on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. And of course, you know, a man needs to feel financially stable before they can get into this kind of commitment with the Ace of Cups before Wands. Something stable, something grounded. This is somebody that wants to make sure they're right within themselves and have everything that they can provide you with. That's just the kind of person they are. And I saw that here earlier. Okay? They're not trying to go through anything like what this was. Not saying that you are like that. They're not thinking that. But yeah, they have mother wounds. Okay? My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. I feel like this person relies heavily on their mother's opinions with others' opinions, and they don't want to disappoint their mother. And of course, that could be very frustrating to you. Especially if their mother does not agree. I don't know if they've told their mother about you, because we have secrets here. I feel like somebody secretly wants to be with you, but they're just not in the right space. Says, you're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. And I feel like that's their mother. Okay, so definitely this could be a mama's boy. What their mother says goes energy. Even though they're an emperor and they like to be in control of their life, when it comes to their mother, yeah. Okay. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. This is what they would love, to run away from it all, to be with you. But they cannot, it is not sustainable for them right now because they don't trust themselves. 103.33. They're just not in the energy to sustain this kind of connection. That's what it is. Can it be sustainable? Yeah. When they're in the right energy. When they're in the right frame of mind. But as far as their mother, that might be a stickler for this connection here. When it comes to their decision making. Still listening. I listen to the music you shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. You guys can connect through music is what I'm getting there. And they do feel like you are perfection. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. So, you are their fantasy, yeah. But they're focused on their money. You are my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you, and I use them for inspiration. I want you. This person is too afraid to come to you. They're not in a good frame of mind. They need healing. And what their mama says goes. That's difficult. Okay? I mean, did their mother approve of this karmic? I don't know. But that was one hell of a lesson, if she did. But this is somebody that would not go against their mother's wishes. Sad, because they can actually be doing a disservice to themselves. But at the same time, would you want to be with someone that would never be truly happy with you, knowing that their mother disagrees with the connection you guys have? Because it just, I feel something like that here. Would you be happy knowing that they're always going to be feeling horrible, feeling at odds with their mother? That's what I'm feeling here. 1555 on the clock. It was 1552, but I saw 1555. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates. I wish you guys the best. Wow. They met somebody from hell here. That karmic was like hell on earth. Okay? And they did get an STD with that karmic. They're not in a good headspace. This karmic was a freak. Like incubus, succubus, like entity attachment. That karmic had... she came in like the devil into his home and fucked that shit up. Like she walked in, fucked that shit up, and walked out. And they're probably still going through some court shit. Damn. I mean, that karmic is a walking curse. That's what that is. Alright, collective, that's what I have for you. Alright? This may be a twin. I don't know. We have new beginnings at the bottom. Let me see. Anything else when it comes to the collective and this emperor? Law official? Yeah, there's some shit going on. They could be a law official, I don't know. But I feel like there's some shit going on. Remember, somebody's going to prison. This person could have went to prison because of this karmic. We have connected to the cosmos. What's going on here? Healing at this time. They may be healing some anger issues, okay, that arose from this situation. Promiscuous, money blessings, and yeah, oh God. I'm hearing promiscuous girl, you already know. This is somebody that sleeps for money, sleeps around for money, and they're trying to renew this connection. Yeah, I'm hearing, get into the groove, girl, you got to prove your love to me. You are breathtaking with side piece. I feel like this person, like, I don't know, man, they're all fucked up. This emperor, single. This emperor, I mean, they may have gotten very promiscuous because of the situation, or they're healing from somebody that was promiscuous and try to take their money. That's what I'm seeing here. They did not like this third party bullshit that they try to bring into their life. I feel like they're looking at you. You're breathtaking. They may be in jail, remembering who you are. Yeah, they're remembering who they are. Okay? We did see the jail. What is it? We saw jail with gloomy thoughts. And we have law official here. But they're in their living room now. So this person might have gone to jail because of this karmic. They could have fought somebody they caught them with, you know. There's also theft here. Some shit went down. Alright, we can't get into everything here, but yeah. Wow, look at all of this. That karmic, boy. It says Gemini, right? Then it says in a relationship. Then it says secrets with Capricorn, Aries, and great lover. With greed. Somebody's sleeping around for money, and it's this karmic is. They may be in another relationship and sleeping. No, fuck it. Look, Aries. Did we see Aries already? Yeah. Great lover, greed, false twin. Wow, that's the catfish energy. Yeah, jail time. So they might have went to jail because they caught this person doing something. Sleeping for money. Sleeping around for money is what I'm getting. Look. Compatible personalities. We have highly protected in reverse. Which, my cards are never in reverse there. Detective. Divine counterpart. So you guys would be compatible, but what I'm getting here is they were not protected when they went into this connection, because I feel like they were a bit reckless themselves because of the influence this karmic had in their life. But they woke up different, meaning they did something about it. They're healing. But when they were with this karmic, this was like a reckless connection. Super reckless. You guys are compatible, but this person just ain't in their right mind. They got a lot to heal. Alright guys, I'm really gonna leave it there now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.